Welcome back, guys, to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where at the end of last episode we were just about to approach a new shrine. However, I have gone and taken those photos. It was not hard for me to get. I got one of the big guy that we were after before and defeated with our super strong weapons. I got one of the flying ones around Tingle Island. And I got, well, Shoqa Shrine. I went there as the main guardian had respawned, took a picture and run. So I should have everything we need. However, on my way back, I noticed there was just one more little thing. That is, if I'm good enough to hit it. From here, to be honest. There we go, bingo. Second shot, a little bit of rebounding, another Korok. Never bad to get. Right, 29 now. As I continue my way round, we're going to use the power of editing, by the way, to get back to where we were at the end of last episode. But until then, all's fair game. Because collectibles are collectibles. I probably won't show all Koroks, of course, as I've said before. It's nice to show them when we can. We're just going to have to do one big sweeping cleanup. Right near the end of the game, really. Well, we have our pictures. So now it's all about, hopefully, this lady relinquishing the ball to us. My sweet Roscoe, don't you worry, my special friend. I would never, ever, ever let you go. You will, unless, of course, I find a way to see all the guardians that we've got. I'll show them to you. Someone's speaking? You'll show me? A guardian? Hey, you. Could you please not bother my Roscoe and me? Pictures. That's a flying one. It's not like you can show me a guardian or anything. That image! That's a flying guardian! Why, I feel alive with terror just from gazing at its beautiful form! A small guardian! Oh, it looks so vicious for its tiny size. Adorable! Hold on. If you've been able to show me two types, then that must mean... We've seen them all. A walking guardian! I can't believe it! Nothing could be more dangerous. What an exhilaratingly scary sight! Phew, what a joy! Hey you, give me that box, okay? I want to look at those images every single day. I can't do that, it's mine. You can't? I see, how unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to burn those images into my imagination. Can I have the orb though, Roscoe? I'm just going to take him over there. Oh, you mean Roscoe? Sure, that weird sphere thing is all yours. Really, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm all about guardians now. If I close my eyes, I can see them in my imagination. It's glorious. Well, job done. Poor Roscoe, you got dumped. Into a hole. Open Sesame Shrine, maybe she'll be amazed by this appearing. Or is it appearing out of her line of sight? She must feel the rumble. Well, a shrine it is. Just gotta check and basically look for distances between things to try and figure out. And this, is that a dead one? You're the inspiration of my imagination, you really are! It's been daydreaming since recalling those wonderful guardians you showed me. Sure thing. Not a problem, I guess. Well, terrorism. Okay, she's not too afraid. I wanted to see what was inside, and really it was just a ton of fruit. You know what I was hoping for. More arrows, please. As we step in for another troll, Shoqa Tatone Shrine. Let's get inside. Basically, everything I'm doing at the moment is just to go to all the gaps. Go where I think there's a gap. Hope for the best. I was starting to despair that there wasn't a shrine at the end of last episode, but if we're near one, we're near one. And it's out in the open as we get ourselves another trial. Look, I could have took you in here. You could have stayed behind this gate. I'm Shoqa Tatone. A combat trial is offered. A modest test of strength. Modest indeed, you say. Well, I've only got 15 of these left now. That's a bit worrying. Of course, we do actually have other ways of delivering ice. What have you got? A spear and a shield? Well, you're going to be arrow reflective then, aren't you? I can try for a flurry rush, but it's not really working for me, is it? I just don't have the timings down. Well, we can let him do his thing. How dare you? Stop shooting me! You've changed your formation of things? Oh, okay, you're doing that now. Well, you're confusing me. Back to original strategy. What's my strongest weapon? It's about to break. When that hits, there's going to be a critical on top of a critical. If you shoot me, I will not be pleased. Stop it with your incessant way of being. Definitely the easiest way. This is just weapon swap for more damage. Oh, we're in the end game stage. But we should be able to win out, of course. We can't pick up that shield? Well, our current shield is not that great, according to certain standards. Of course, it's the 18 one here. Well, let's drop and cycle. I wonder what reward we get apart from our orb. I don't want to keep using ice arrows, though, is the problem. Really is. When I had 60, fine. I'm starting to have a lot less. A royal broadsword. Well, that does look nice, doesn't it? Of course, we've got the knight's broadsword at the same time that we still got to use. Oh, shrine complete. Now I guess it's back onto where we were. So with that said, and with an orb picked up to make 10. How many shrines is that now? 66. As we move on to the one we just found. Well, on grabbing Epona and starting to ride towards our previous location, I come across a camp of people waiting. However, one of them has a side quest. This guy here was saying so big. What is so big? Is there an enemy in there? Oi. Hey there! It's not every day I see someone all the way out here. We're doing an ecological study on the wild animals in the area. We'd heard there was a giant horse living in this region. Apparently, it can't be found anywhere else. That was all we needed to hear. We headed this way to investigate right away. A giant horse? Ooh. The really big horse in this region is likely part of a rare local species. However, with all the monsters roaming around, we simply can't go any farther. To be so close to discovery. So you need me to kill some things. That's right. There was even a monster that looked quite a lot like a horse. A Linnell. I approached it thinking at first that it was the giant horse we've been looking for. But oh, it was terrible. Just from looking at you, I'd guess you're an adventurer, right? You certainly look strong. Hey. How would you like to go and catch a giant horse for us? I guess. You're a lifesaver. They say the giant horse lives around the Teobob grassland, and it'll be northwest of here. Do you think you could catch it and bring it back here? Don't stress out over the request, though. Hunt for a giant horse. The Teobob grassland, which is just basically this area, yeah? I guess, but where do I find it? Well, first of all, there's probably moblins to clear out in the forest. I jumped over it! I'm amazing! You can't beat me! A Dragonbone Boko Spear. For some reason I hadn't picked one up yet. Well, it sounds like my cover's blown. Have a tree on you. Oh, that didn't work. I'm at the most disappointed. And you're going to swing back as well? No. Apart from that, that guy's firing arrows at my feet, so I'll take them. Oh, that one actually hit me. Okay. Thought I'd crush it with a tree then. I thought I was being really clever. Unfortunately not. Spiked Boko bats are what these guys are using against me. Yeah, blow the horn. Trust me, you won't come off too well from it. But thanks for the arrows. Not those arrows, though. Oh, you got me this time? Right, we lost one weapon, and then I got shot. Which is not handy. Let's get rid of one. And then work from there. Arrows for free! Well, I don't know where this gigantic horse is. As a sneak strike somehow, some way. Well, I didn't even have to defeat them to get the end reward. That's not bad. Let's just get the right angle, clear the monsters, and then go looking. Bomb arrow times 5 is not a bad reward either. This is where we have a blood moon. To be honest, it would already be starting to spark up as red. Now, there's a giant horse there. Farewell to you. The only reason I'm defeating you is for your arrows. Right then. If I'm going to find a giant horse, let's ride around a bit. That's a nice try, but I don't think our giant horse is one of these. Question comes to what, like, period of place or time can you find it? It's not going to be in possession of those guys. There's tons of mounted raiders here. We can take Epona into that region by the look of it. Oh, we've got mounted skull horses. That's not what we're looking for either. And it seems Falosh is making his rounds. Alright, no giant horse there. This land gets very pretty when things like this are going on. I'm amazed you tried to go down, Epona. Well, as they hunt, I'm going to continue to search. That's definitely a core puzzle. But as for giant horses, I've only seen skeleton horses. Let's use our apple here and quickly just get this reward. My apple! You're really gonna have this? That's your fault. You could have lived a peaceful life until morning. But no. You had to ruin everything, didn't you? So we've done a swoop. all the way around, but no giant horse. Skeleton, sure. Giant horse, no. Electric keys, sure. Giant horse, no. Let's keep on looking. So after a little bit of searching and, more to the point, cooking at that camp, I figured out what the Teobob grasslands are as Epona gets shot. That sucks. I decided to look on the map and found them all the way up here around this location, which is past the shrine location we saw last time. So we might want to go there, if anything. What's this? There's definitely something on top of there. It's a Korok spot. It's up on top of another tree. I should be able to reach that in time considering my climbing prowess at this point. I say climbing prowess, it's more about jumping prowess, isn't it? Korok is gained. So we'll get round to that point. No wonder I couldn't find it, because it was just way, way, way off. For some reason I thought that grassland was here. Obviously wrong. Well, Korok. Let's get going, Epona. Because after all, it did mention there was Linnells, and we hadn't seen any Linnells thus far. So the shrine must be by that fire. So if we're going there, we should probably stop by here first. Let's go grab us the thing we were going to leave at the end of last episode. Stay there, Epona. I'll be right back, honest. I've just got some interesting places to climb first. Definitely getting this set upgraded was a great idea. I would urge anyone playing the game along with me to get this set. ASAP. Man, does it make the game a lot easier. Should be able to walk on there. So the shrine's at the top of it all, I take it. Indeed it is. Well, we'll claim this spot. Wonder what's going on with the fire here, because this looks like a pit of corpses? Or a refuse bin tip? Ishto Soh Shrine, what's going on here? Now add an ancient gear. You're cooking the... What? Huh? Who are you? Who are you and what are you doing? Me? My name is Moza. I'm trying to perfect my ultimate dish. I'm training in isolation right now. Oh my god. What? Your smoke signal? Smoke signal? Oh, you mean this smoke? This is not a smoke signal. As you can plainly see, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's burning very badly. I'm burning it? So then you're saying I've messed it up. I see. For some reason, no matter how hard I try to cook something wonderful, it always turns out badly. I thought up this ultimate recipe myself too. Why is this happening? Teach me the recipe. Oh, I would love to. I don't mind at all. I'm sure I'll be able to cook something really tasty. I mean, probably. I have recipes for a lavish meat dish and an ancient meat dish and an ultimate survival dish. Which would you rather learn? Ultimate survival dish. Sure thing. I'll happily teach you the recipe for my ultimate survival dish. First, you'll have to defeat a monster. After that, just find yourself a cooking pot and toss in tons of monster parts. That sounds horrible. In order to survive out in the world, you've got to be willing to eat anything. I guess that makes sense. That's the idea behind my ultimate survival dish. I may end up with nothing to eat but dubious food, but I won't achieve my goal unless I make some sacrifices. I don't see what's so dubious about using monster parts, though. Even when I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there are lots of times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. You want to hear another recipe? Not really. That's too bad. It was a pretty special recipe, too. You're just, a bit intense and interesting, I would say. Look, there's some actual stuff here. You could just put it in for like 2 seconds. You let it go and then you get like a bonus. It's all good. That's cooking 101. That's how I've learnt it in this game. That's what you do. You just chuck it in. I haven't got dubious food yet. Maybe because I'm not mixing monster parts with actual food. Because it says like, this is used for an elixir. This is used for food. Maybe that mixture is working for me. The distinction there. Well, let's take this shrine and a warp. Because that's what we're really after. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Ishto Soh. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Bravery's Grasp. What is there to be brave about? Hey, free chest. A topaz is mine. Oh, are you doing things like with lasers? Let's get my charge back. And I wonder what's going on. Well, that's not hard by the look of it to understand that. And it probably ups that as well, which means I'm going to want bombs. At some point I'm going to want bombs. Well, if we're going from here... let's make a run. Or, you know, bombs to go around there. Arrows to do this. I nearly walked off them. Right, an ancient core is ours. Just wondering what this platform's for. So when I hit the switch, that'll go down. Okay, I can't reach high from there unless maybe I do a little bit of jumping like that. And that looks like I should really be able to make it, doesn't it? Yeah. So do I have to bomb it twice? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Right. I'll take these arrows, and then what I'm going to do... place a bomb here. And a bomb here. Hopefully one bomb doesn't set off the other bomb. That's what I'm going for anyway. So I can make the first bit just by flying and then taking a shot. That'll enable me up as high as I need to be. Now let's hope the bombs work properly here. And they don't blow each other up. That's what we're hoping not to have happen. So I can make that jump. So we're detonating one bomb. Is the other bomb still there? It is. And then we're switching to detonate the other bomb. Bravery's Grasp, I don't know about that. I'm just grasping at the complete solution. Bear in mind, it's taken me this long to learn from the game that I can use both bombs. And that's the beauty of filming ahead. No one has spoiled me too much just yet. And that's also why I'm keeping secret how far ahead I am. Enough far ahead that if something serious happens that I need to go and do, I can go do it. But also enough far ahead that you don't know what area I'm at. So therefore I can't get spoiled. Clever. because there's been way too many spoilers, to be fair. Not tips, full-on spoilers, and people can't tell the difference. They cannot. But with that, we move onwards to the grassland proper. That was all the treasure chest there, wasn't it? Yep. Oh, okay. I didn't sail as far as I thought I would. Quite evidently. Come on, I can land directly on you yet. Oh. Well, there's a wolf near you, Epona. Don't know how you feel about that. But onwards we go, past the Linnell, in fact. Well, let's completely ignore you. Linnells are not our problems. But they probably do denote the right way we're going. Something to blow up over there. In fact, several things to blow up. Probably not even getting me that great stuff, really. A treasure chest. A Gerudo spear. The spear's center of gravity is in its tip, making it a bit unwieldy for the average fighter, but in the hands of a skilled Gerudo warrior, it's a weapon of reliable strength. Well, I take it we know what area we're getting near, if we didn't already know due to the change in terrain. There's a Korok there. I didn't want to hit you then, Epona. Sorry. Not my intention. Alright, Korok seed is gained. And apart from that, what's this? A Gerudo scimitar. The common sword is often carried by Gerudo women for self-defense. Its short, curved blade is easily recognized. Well, we didn't have space for that. So I'll leave it here for now. Let's get going then. More towards the grassland, less towards whatever's up there. Well, this tree's interesting. Doesn't seem to be anything up top of it, though. So there's a Linnell. Oh, Epona, don't want you running up the cliff, but nice that you attempted it. We've got to get past this guy before he decides to get a bow out. Oh, he's like, oh, he doesn't want to actually challenge us. So we should be coming across. Yes, that grassland isn't... Ow. You crashed into that? Okay, sorry. I'm admittedly not having a good time driving Epona by the look of it. We're out of stamina too. I do love you, Honest. But am I where I need to be? The answer to that is yes. So how to approach? There's so many horses looking so many different directions. I'm wondering if flying as a way to stealth might be the best way. Let's give it a go. He'll never notice. Can I land directly on his back? Yes, I did! Right, we're going to need to get some stamina again. As much as I can. Thank goodness I made some more. To be honest, when it said horses... Have I got it? Right. So this is the giant horse. Of which we're using its hair as a rein. It doesn't seem to be able to go faster than this. But it does seem we can take it. Can we keep it? That's a question of itself. So now we just have to make it back round. So once it struggles with me for direction, once I get control again, soothe. Man, this beast's massive. And the colour scheme's interesting. If it's supposed to be reminiscent of something. I Let's get past this Linnell and hopefully not get chucked off. Thanks to that deer, the stag in fact, I at least got a better grasp of what we were doing. Just press L as much as possible. I guess if it's bigger, it must be somewhat faster. Yes, I know, you can't go faster. No stamina bar, man. You're like a battle horse, aren't you? Imagine if I run through things, you do some damage. Well, we're nearly back at camp. And another quest completed. Thankfully, we also got the shrine too. Hopefully you're not gonna whine when I go through here. Well, that did a lot of damage, to be fair. Good job there, massive horse. As we finally make it all the way back round. Epona will be fine grazing there if it's a natural horse land. I don't even need to soothe it anymore. I wonder if I can keep it. Got your horse. That horse, it's huge. I've never seen one that big. That's definitely an endemic species. Sorry, but can I take a good look at that horse? Go ahead. Thanks, I'll be right back. Where have you got my horse? This is impressive. Quite interesting. Wow, with this much info, I can feel my spirit for discovery murmuring in contentment. It's definitely different seeing something with your own eyes rather than just reading about it. Thank you. This is to thank you for helping with our investigation. A silver rupee. It's gained. To think that there's actually a horse that big out there. How surprising. And so, with a quest complete, that's it for this episode. 2 shrines, a side quest apart from that, and you can tell where I'm going right now. Now chill out, guy. To the stable to see if I can register it. I'll see you next time for more Breath of the Wild. Bye-bye.